The Chola dynasty built an empire on water, wind, and trade, projecting its authority through the hulls of ships rather than massive land armies. In 1000 CE, a maritime system connected Arabia, Africa, India, and China, but the Srivijaya Empire controlled the Straits of Malacca, demanding heavy tolls. Meanwhile, the Cholas in South India were separated from this wealth by the Bay of Bengal. Rajaraja I realized that even the largest land army could not reach the maritime arteries where the world's wealth was concentrated. To capture the trade of the East, he turned his kingdom's resources toward the sea. Upon taking the throne in 985 CE, Rajaraja began a project to maximize his kingdom's internal productivity to fund his maritime ambitions. In the year 1000, he launched a massive land survey, reorganizing his territory into centralized tax and administrative units called Valanadus. This created a highly efficient system for extracting the state's agrarian surplus. This economic boom funded merchant guilds and grand architectural projects. The Brihadisvara temple, with its massive stone vimana, served as a physical projection of divine royal authority and the state's new wealth. This map shows how Rajaraja applied that wealth to military expansion. He built a navy to capture immediate transit nodes, including the Maldives, the Malabar coast, and northern Sri Lanka. By the end of his reign, Rajaraja's administrative overhaul used the surplus of the Kaveri Valley to fund a naval expansion, placing a regional power at the center of the Indian Ocean's transit lanes. To reach the Straits of Malacca, the Cholas had to cross 2,000 kilometers of open water. Moving thousands of soldiers and horses across the Bay of Bengal was a problem of engineering as much as logistics. They used stitched plank construction, where wooden hulls were bound with thick rope rather than iron nails. This unique design allowed the ships to flex and absorb the immense stress of heavy monsoon waves without breaking apart. Chola navigators also calculated the exact timing of the seasonal monsoon winds. By launching at the right moment, they could use the environment to push a fleet rapidly across the sea toward Southeast Asia. This was not just a collection of transport boats, but a scientifically navigated war machine built specifically for transoceanic strikes. Rajendra I took the throne in 1014 CE, inheriting the advanced navy and administrative machine his father had spent decades building. In 1025 CE, he launched the Kadaram campaign, a highly coordinated naval strike aimed directly at the Srivijayan choke point on the other side of the ocean. As this map illustrates, the fleet successfully sacked Srivijayan ports and captured the capital of Kadaram. By defeating their king, Rajendra gained control over the most important trade route in the region. The 1025 campaign ended Srivijaya's exclusive grip on the straits, allowing Chola merchant guilds to navigate toward China without paying foreign tolls. Following the victory, Rajendra established absolute dominance over the sea lanes. He annexed all of Sri Lanka and marched his armies as far as the Ganges River, taking the title Conqueror of Kadaram. To commemorate this expansion, he built a massive new capital city and irrigation tanks, centered around the sprawling stone temple of Gangaikonda Cholapuram. The campaign opened direct access to Chinese markets, sparking centuries of economic and cultural exchange that linked the civilizations of South and Southeast Asia. This history was preserved through detailed record-keeping in stone. Ancient Tamil inscriptions on temple walls provide the historical receipts of their victories and trade agreements. The Chola dynasty demonstrates that the most influential empires are not defined by the size of their armies, but by their ability to master engineering and geography to control the arteries of global wealth.